So, so what is your name and major?
Hi, I'm Brittany. I'm a special education major.
Okay, and how many online classes are you taking?
All of my classes are online, so I have 5 online classes this year.
Okay, so how has like taking online classes and Zooms, like how's that affected you?
So for me, learning online is a lot harder than learning in person, especially since some of my teachers aren't even recording lectures or doing Zooms, so I've had to teach myself a lot of the material, and it's a lot harder for me to learn that way.
Oh wow, yeah, that's really hard. So how long have you been like usually on like the computer screen then?
I'm usually on the computer screen about like 5 to 6 hours per day.
Wow, that's a really long time.
Yeah.
But do you think UNT in general has like kept their students safe like during this pandemic?
I feel as UNT has done more than other universities. As you can see, like our numbers are a lot lower compared to other universities. However, UNT is still continuing to have in-person football games, and some clubs are still meeting in person even though they're not supposed to. So I feel like they can do a lot more to keep our students safe.
Cool, thank you. All right. All right, so what is your name and major?
My name is Tyler. I'm a media arts major at UNC.
All right. How many classes are you taking online?
All of my classes are online, but I do have one lab that is bi-weekly on Fridays that is in person.
Okay. So taking those online classes, how has it affected you like being on like online?
I feel like the workload is a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they have to make up for not having lectures and things like that. And also it is a lot harder to be organized because there's multiple websites for like the same class that you have to attend and do homework on, and it's made it a lot harder.
Okay, sounds pretty like overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. It is.
How long are you on this like your computer screen for?
Probably for 4 or 5 hours a day. Either watching a lecture or in a Zoom class or doing homework, usually.
Do you think UNT has done like the best that they can to keep their students safe?
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty well compared to other universities. I like the idea of not having to come back after Thanksgiving break because I feel like people will travel and that will help. And they're doing the same thing with spring break next semester, which some people disagree with because it's spring break, but it's a good idea to prevent COVID cases.
Okay. All right, well, thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you.
So, what is your name and major?
My name's Jasmine. I'm 19 and I'm majoring in electrical engineering.
Okay, cool. So how many classes do you like take on campus?
I have 2 on campus.
Mm-hmm. And then like, what have you done to try to stay like safe and clean, like while attending like school?
Usually just like keep my mask on and use the hand sanitizer like in and out of classes, or like if I have to touch something, and like use the spray bottles that they provide for us to like clean off our desk and stuff.
Okay. And like how has taking online classes, like how's that like feel for you?
It feels kind of weird because usually I like socializing with people,
Mm-hmm.
especially like for group projects. It's a lot harder because not everyone has like the same time, I guess, since it's a remote class. Also, not getting to know my professors is kind of weird too because I have to like adjust to their style over a computer instead of like seeing how they teach in person.
Okay. So do you think UNT has like, you think they have done the best that they can for keeping their students safe like, during this pandemic?
I think they're a lot better than other universities, but like there's still some minor things like football games. Like I don't really understand why we have like people in crowds and they're not like enforcing using a mask, but then we can't have like graduation or like simple like things like meetings and stuff. So it's kind of weird how that works.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. That's all.